Good evening, Chief Deolu Ogunbanjo. You're welcome to the Technology Times TV. As you can see, you're the National President of the National Association of Telecom Subscribers, and we would like to discuss an important issue that affects all phone users in this country, in the country Nigeria. So, starting off, would like you to let us know about what you think. What is NATCOMS' position on the directive issued by the NCC to bar or deactivate phone lines that are not linked to their NIN? This is going to be in effect in March. So what's your take on this?
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me, Technology Times.
Thank you.
To start with, yes, it is a good thing to capture, Nigerians, at least for security reasons. Again, it's all right for the development of database. But beyond that is the fact that, yes, they have NCC, or the minister and the erstwhile minister has actually, given the directive. But to expire, I think maybe the new EVC or the new minister now has also given its own directive to end today. But now what I would have thought them, what I would advise, or what they would have done is how many left? How many have we achieved? So far, there are only 12 million left. Agreed. All we would have done right now is to, if I were, the regulator, to now say, okay, we give you an extra three months or so, because whether you like it or not, it was the erstwhile Minister of Digital Economy that started, that gave this directive. And you can imagine that has been since, I think, early 2023 or so. But beyond that now is the fact that here we are, the new minister is here, the new EVC is here, and then it is expiring today. So I would want a situation where they will appraise the situation, how many left to be linked, and then give us some more time. But because of the security situation in Nigeria for now, we are saying, yes, it is good to quickly capture everybody. That's why we are not even looking at 3 months, extension. We're just looking at March 31. We are pleading with the NCC to please, and the minister together, to please ensure that they extend it till March 31 so that everybody will be captured. There is a lot of hardship in town. The new EVC shouldn't actually, shouldn't punish us. This shouldn't be a gift to give us. We are saying he's new. Past EVCs, for instance, during the Engineer Udukwe's period, there was a similar exercise, linking of SIMs and all that. But when it expired, we asked for an extension. That one expired. We asked for another one, and it was granted. I think the same thing was for Dr. Ujunjua. The same thing. And they always granted, extensions, date extensions. So we don't want a situation where this is the new EVC, Dr. Meda. I think he should understand that he's new there. This is a situation where he should not compound problems of the subscribers as the regulator, because it should be an impartial arbiter between the regulators and the MNOs, and between the consumers and the mobile network operators. So for us, it shouldn't punish us by not extending. It should not also punish us by saying that they have, because I heard in Channel News yesterday, last night, that it's I think it will not be extended. No, he's new on the seat. He should not have I mean, it shouldn't be a situation where he will now say, sorry, here we are, it is closed. I mean, we should temper justice with mercy, should try and extend it. All we're asking for is just February, I mean, it's expiring today. We're saying March 31. I mean, we should extend it to March 31st. That's what we're saying.
Okay, thank you, sir. But the government has given several extensions, and what would the 30 days being asked by NATCOMS change?
Pardon me, sorry?
I said the government has given several extensions over the years. So what will these 30 days being asked by NATCOMS, what will it change?
Several extensions. Question mark. I do know that this was a fresh one issued by, I think, Minister Pantami, which was also taken up by this new minister and the EVC NCC. But knowing us, let this be the final extension. Like I did say earlier, Engineer Nesunduko's days in the NCC, he extended. Eugene Jua days, I don't know what we were doing at that time, that we needed extension. He granted, I mean, twice. We're only, this new EVC, we're only asking for an extension, a 30 or 1 month extension to expire March 31. That's all we're saying. And it should not, we should grant this to, is new on the seat. It shouldn't now come and punish us as I mean, this is gift for being a new person on the seat of NCC's EVC. I mean, you shouldn't do that. And these are times that are hard for Nigerians. And we use the phone. This is the only sector that we are proud of for privatization. A good example of privatization is the telecom sector. And every other sector is connected to, I mean, the telecom sector. So is it the banking industry? A lot of them. And there you are, for the average consumer, telecoms consumer, uses it for his BVN, his wares when he wants to, you know, showcase in Facebook or Instagram and all that. And again, his WhatsApp, I mean, for the other ones that are using WhatsApp to showcase their business. And again, for their banking credit alerts. So they should not now compound Nigeria's problems by just sticking to today as the deadline. You shouldn't extend the hardship more than it is. You should please give us this gift as a new man on the seat, and we want him to at least listen to our pleadings that it should extend it till March 31, 2024.
Okay, thank you, sir. So why do you think that this subscriber registration or verification has been a recurrent issue in the Nigerian telecom sector?
Thank you. It is current because it borders on security. For instance, they gave a reason at that time. The moment we get everybody captured, to be easier to track the bandits, or the terrorists, and all that, which is true. So there won't be any reason for not tracking these bandits the moment everybody is captured. So it's going to be very good, and that is why we are not even asking for a long extension. because of the importance of telecoms to security and other matters, and to other sectors. So I think this should be granted sincerely. Just a 31-day, March 31 will just be fine for us. Any other person, I've visited some of the centers. So many students are there trying to link up. These are young people. Anything you want to do now, you must link. So they should please also pity our students. A lot of students are there. I was there today at the centers. So many people are there. So that is why we are pleading for the extension. March 31, 2024.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for mentioning people that are going to be affected by this issue. And so what are the options open to NATCOMS if the request isn't granted?
We know that we won't want to, normally, if it is not granted, then we may have to approach the judiciary. But the new EVC, I'm sure, is listening in. And we will want him to listen and hear our pleas. We want to start to, confront him, in the courts. And this is the first time we are actually appealing to him on anything. He's new on the seat. Yes, the only option left for us is to go to court, which we are always ready. But let's start with an appeal first. Let's start with an appeal. He's new on the seat. We are pleading with him to at least extend this to March 31, 2024.
Okay, thank you for your response to that, because this issue is a really serious matter that is going to affect everyone, because how out of the 224 million subscribers, telephone subscribers in Nigeria, a whopping 12 million people are going to be affected. So is there anything else you'd like to add in response to this?
Thank you very much. 12 million is a lot. And I am sure there may be about 50, 60, 70% of them, maybe in the city centers. Again, the rural areas too. And we are actually encouraging the suburban rural areas to also key into, the digital technology of using phones to do a lot of things. It will also promote their business. So 12 million is a lot. And I'm sure the EVC will understand that it shouldn't deprive 12 million people. They are used to this particular SIMs, and they use it to transact their business. If it closes them down now, unfortunately, they will now have to get new SIMs, and it will affect them a lot. And this is a period of hardship. It shouldn't compound Nigeria's problems. On a final note, I want to appeal to the EVC, Oga Meda, Dr. Meda, to please extend it to March 31, 2024.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for highlighting the challenges that are going to be faced by these Nigerians. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this interview with Technology Times.
Thank you for having me. It's been my pleasure. Thanks a lot. I'm grateful.